Hi, this is my first video since moving to London, so it's been quite a while. And I had a think about the kind of things that I should do. I haven't done like a tutorial video in ages, and I'm not saying I'm like Kim Kardashian's makeup artist or anything. Like, this is just a basic contour video of how I contour, probably a bit more extreme than I do in the day, maybe if it was like an event or at night or something. But basically I'll show you the kind of things that I've got, which you could maybe pick up yourself if you wanted to have a go at contouring. Basically you just need something to highlight the areas you want to be lighter, and some darker products and bronzers that you want to put in the areas that you want to create some sort of depth, and then it gives the illusion of, you know, narrowing your nose, highlighting your cheekbones, you know, temples and around your jawline, etc. The first kind of thing I've got is just this Bourjois bronzing primer, which is quite similar to this Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. Obviously the price difference is a big thing. I prefer the Chanel, but this is still really good. So, and I mean, it's probably darker actually, it's slightly thicker consistency, so it's probably easier. I've just got some sort of bronzers to use after you've done the main contouring. The NARS, I think this is Laguna, that's quite a standard one. The Skin Finish MAC in Give Me Sun. I've got Hoola and Dallas as well. These are all good bronzers to use, really. Anything you've kind of got around the place. I have Erase Paste, which isn't as good as a liquid thing, but it's good for maybe putting on top if you really have something you want to conceal properly. This is the MAC Mineralized Concealer in NC20. And then I have the Rimmel Wake Me Up in Classic Beige and Ivory I think is the lightest, so I'll probably use that just so I can give you like a really extreme example of how to contour. So this is my skin to start off with, and as you can see I've just literally got on some Rebel tinted moisturiser. That's literally it. So I've just put that on and blended it on, so it's just a base for my skin. I've got no foundation. It's up to you whether you contour on top of or under foundation. I tend to generally do it on top of if I want it to stand out more, because obviously the foundation will cover it. But it depends how much you want to blend and what brushes you have and what you're going to use. But yeah, I'm just going to start off with this. So this is number 1, Ivory Wake Me Up Concealer. So you want to basically, with contouring, just make, if you want to make things smaller, so you start off perhaps like down your nose, just a sort of straight line, as straight as you can go. So I'll leave my contouring marks on so you can see what I'm doing to begin with. So pretty much as straight as you can down your nose, like this. Under your eyes you want to be lighter. So I'm just going to have a quick look in the mirror to make sure I'm doing the right thing. So you want it, I mean, this looks pretty extreme, but like I said, this is probably more of the extreme the way to do it. So under your eyes and then out towards the tops of your cheekbones as well. So it's sort of like a wing. You don't want it on your actual cheeks or obviously under your cheekbones, because that's where you're going to put dark product. You want a tiny bit under here to highlight your cupid's bow, and a little bit just around your nose, like this. So that's what we've got so far. You want it more intense, these parts which are going to show up more. And then obviously under your brows a little. Some just like where your lips naturally sit. Put some there. And some. Try not to get any on your actual lip, which I just did, which is really standard. And then just a little bit on your chin. And you want to carry this line up onto your forehead and give yourself a bit of a highlighter there too. Now, obviously, if you went out anywhere like this, you'd look quite strange, so it's really important to blend. And I use the Real Techniques blending brushes because I love Real Techniques and stick it. So just blend it in with strokes. I've got it on my lip, that's just gone right. But yeah. So I'm just going to blend these bits in just to give you an example of what it looks like once it's blended in. But I'll put the brown with the rest of the top colour so you can see. Because you don't put any brown down on this bit of your chin, this is just a highlighted bit. You can already kind of see, like, with it blended in, the sort of highlighted effect it gives, whilst looking natural compared to what it looks like on top. So, at this stage, you want something that's more sort of liquid based as opposed to a powder. So I'd go with, you know, like the Bourjois or the Chanel, and you would just get it like, this is the important bit, suck your cheeks in. And under. Where your cheekbones would be. Definitely in your temples. And a little bit around your forehead. Very top. And you need like a smaller brush, and you want to sort of take the line from your eyebrow and draw down your nose. Like this. Cut it off there at the tip. So you can see I look a bit like I'm drawing a sort of skeleton. I look like I'm in a plastic surgeon, like a cosmetic surgeon thing, drawing on facial procedures. That's what I feel like right now. But yeah, so make sure you've got those lines on, and then it's just really, once you've drawn on where you want to contour, it's just a case really of highlighting. So once you've, you know, put it in the places you want it to be in, and I think for me, that's basically it. You just then blend. So in the larger areas you would blend using a bigger brush like this, and you sort of just blend the light in. Blend around the eye, under the nose, the thing is, you might not think the dark stands out enough at this point, but you will, well, I go over it with a powder bronzer as well, once I've done it. So this is pretty much the base, gives your face that structure that you might be looking for with contouring. So you can see already pretty much the shape of my face has slightly changed. It's sort of just like mild airbrushing in real time. And then I get a smaller brush, just blend that in a straight line down my nose. You want the line to remain as thin as possible, because the illusion is making your nose thinner. And you blend the brown in. So that's it contoured at this stage, but then it does make a big difference if you want to contour with a bronzer, a powder bronzer as well. So one of the best ones, the darkest spots, is NARS Laguna. Mine's pretty much run out. And I use this Kabuki brush by Real Techniques, because you can fold it open like this and it gives you a really nice straight angular line. So again, you suck your cheeks in. Pop it up in your temples, a bit around the forehead. Around the jawline, it's more important than people think, but be careful. Make sure you blend it into your neck as well. And then perhaps like a smaller brush, again, around the nose. And take it right up to under the brow, like I said. Gives it a natural line. And the nose looks a lot thinner on the tip too. So that's kind of what you're getting at this stage. And then, you know, you can go over with different bronzers as well, which, I mean, I do like to do this using a different brush. It's not as angular. That just smells so good as well. This is a lot more subtle than it might look, but it actually, I mean, it makes a big difference without it looking obvious that you've sort of been altering your face as such. And then to finish off, I normally just grab a highlighter, such as WhatsApp, and I just put it where the sun would catch it, or light would catch it, so Cupid's bow, just up on the cheekbones, and as a measure, blended it, bit on the brow, under the brow, makes a big difference. And that is pretty much how I contour. So yeah, let me know, have a go, let me know what you think. If you've got any comments, just post it in the comment box, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll be doing lots more tutorials and hauls, etc. Pretty much very soon. Lots of sort of London based things now I live here, sort of what, you know, maybe I'll do a video on best things I've used now I'm in London, because I think the water's different, so your hair and your skin sort of changes once you get here. So if you need any city tips, then I'll be happy to do that. But if you've got any requests, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Bye!